What kind of show we finna have today, man? We got some.
What?
We got some restaurant reviews to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for that. Oh, let me add some of the shit you had on here, Kenny. Kenny back, yo. Do they be cussing you out when we tell them to?
I don't be getting it. They don't be cursing me out.
You gotta get back on the grind.
And jokes I'm gonna put with the ass when I see that nigga, man.
Yeah. It's just not the same
Yeah.
anymore. It's just not the same anymore being on Grand.
Make a new one.
That's probably what I should
Make
do.
a festa, man.
That's crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can type in, you can follow hashtags now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can hashtag restaurants. So when you scroll, you see a couple people, but you really see what you want to see.
Yeah, that's good.
All that chasing, following this person, following that person. I don't follow. I don't see nothing.
Yeah,
I be in my story
That's truck now.
and I search shit. Like the fucking dinosaur they done made for this new Jurassic Park. I thought it was real. That shit ain't real. She got 4 arms. I thought the shit was real. I had
Did
to
that
look.
come out yet?
It's going to come out the second.
Second?
I'm gonna take my
is that?
kids.
That's a good
I
one.
probably set it up for probably Saturday.
Okay.
But I'm too moved. I still gotta see Accountant 2. Mission Impossible about to come out.
It's bullshit. Get the fire stick. I put him right where he gotta be.
I can't do that shit,
What is
bro.
it?
Not with no new movies. I gotta go see it first.
Bro, by the time you get around to it, that shit gonna be.
No, that's cool, but I gotta see it.
That shit gonna hit the.
They be good copies?
I gotta pay my dues.
On the fire stick, I got like the cinema app, so that's how we watching True Blood and shit, bro. That shit, you just search whatever show you want to watch. They give you a link, and then once you click the link, the shit is come right on.
Yeah. Now, I remember I used to have my Fire Stick jailbroken. Bro, sometimes you get a clear version, sometimes you get a bullshit.
Sometimes you get those.
lied.
It was like the DVD days.
Yeah, it's a hit and miss. Yeah.
Or you get like a fire stick jailbroken. You watching Sinners, but it's 2 white twins instead of black twins.
Saints.
Michael C. Jordan.
Yeah.
You said who?
Michael C. Jordan. Nigga, that should be crazy. No, them fire stick them jail hacks. That
Yo,
shit.
you know what I was looking at yesterday?
What?
I'm glad we talking about this, right? You ever heard of an emulator?
No, what's that?
So they got something called a video game emulator, right?
So do it like act like the original.
Listen, let's say you wanted to get a PS2, right?
Okay.
But you don't want to waste your time buying all the games.
You get on the disc. I remember you talked about that before, right?
You get on the disc or you get on the emulator. That should have had 25,000 games on it.
Yeah.
Now it was hit or miss because
Oh, you can't pick the 25, can you?
yeah, right.
Okay.
You can't just hand pick the game, so you gonna get a bunch of shit you don't use.
But probably,
Remember I had the PlayStation Plus.
yeah.
Remember that shit only had like 25 games on it. But then I found the other joint on Etsy. Great website for that shit. I think my shit had like 1,000 games on it. All the Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighters. All the shit that's gonna cost you $200 a disc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know they collectibles now.
Hell
But if
yeah.
you wanted to play like X-Men vs. Street Fighter and all that shit, yeah, that shit like that. I was on there looking at a new one, like a PS3 emulator. So every game past and present up to then. Cause I was looking at it because my son wanted 2 new controllers for his PS5. But with them, with the new kids, they don't really got a selection of games. They do.
It's like a certain 5. Everybody play. Call of Duty is a joint. Everybody
Fortnite.
play. Yeah, Fortnite.
Roblox,
Roblox.
Grand Theft Auto, if
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
maybe Madden and
Ain't
2K.
the new Grand Theft Auto coming out, or it came out?
No, they
Next
ain't.
year.
They saying
That's
next year.
It's like May
Why they
10th.
pushing
Now,
it back?
I don't know, but because the games that they play is so like so much to do in one game, ain't that many games.
Yeah, it ain't like you could have had I used to play like airplane games too, like fighter jet drones and shit like
Yeah.
that. They don't be playing.
But now you can get on
Hey, I
GTA
didn't-
and go steal a fucking
Hey,
plane.
y'all ain't have like story mode on games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was had a story mode. You got to start from the start, you work your way up. Saiyan Saga to become a Super Saiyan.
Tekken was story mode. Street Fighter story mode somewhat. What else was a story mode game? Tomb Raider, Resident Evil.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto is story mode.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
follow along. Yeah.
Call of Duty is a story mode.
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of story mode games. Shit, Spyro. I used to get lost in that. Like, man, this goofy ass game 3 hours later. Yo, watch out, yo, I'm trying.
For the Dragon Spyro, right?
Yeah, the little purple dragon. Yeah, I used to be hating on that shit, dog. That game funny shit, though. I'd be like, yo, so I gotta jump off this and then fly into that. All right, cool. Like, yeah.
There be a lot of Jones though. Y'all been knows like Sonic. Like now kids like
Sonic, Crash fucking Bandicoot. How dare me not mention
Yeah,
Crash
that's a
Bandicoot.
classic.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they reversed the game, so instead of going forward, the Giant Jones, the Indiana Jones ball chasing you, so now you gotta play that shit backwards, and now yeah. The Snow Jones. Yeah, good. That's good. Good
Crash
games.
Bandicoot was a good job.
Good games. Yeah.
On the Xbox.
What?
That's
All
why I
right,
had
this where
it.
we cross paths at.
You didn't have it on the Xbox?
No, nigga, I ain't no
I had it.
Xbox, nigga.
I wasn't either. That's my older cousins had the Xbox.
I ain't gonna lie. I played Xbox one time. It was at my grandma's crib. I ain't had no choice. She had live on that joint. I created a nigga. I put the max height, max weight, all the sliders up. The nigga was gray. Like, he played for the Wolves. I was destroying niggas half court, alley-oops, all kinds of
Nigga
shit.
had Rick the Wimby
Goofy.
before Wimby.
Yeah, real rat. Fucking Zerbiak, 17 assists, because all he had to do was get this nigga the ball. Damn, it's really.
You ain't never do
I
that,
really
like-
created a nigga and now he real.
Y'all ain't never play. I think it was either live or 2K when you could like 4 people play, but you could draft like a team and shit like that and play. That shit was good. Too.
Yeah, you could. That's 2K.
Mm-hmm.
Good joint, man. 2K used to be my shit. I loved playing with the Lakers with Lamar Odom. Pre cocaine. Lamar Odom was a fucking problem, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he was in the Clippers, that nigga was different, bro. Motherfuckers don't realize that.
Said pre-cocaine? Ain't no pre-cocaine, nigga.
He wasn't cool.
No, he was never. I'm saying
he
he
was
was never
never
not
not.
on it. Yeah.
Oh shit!
It wasn't no pre. It was
Yeah,
just all
it was
cool.
It was all cool.
You couldn't tell back then. The nigga was.
Yeah, the drug test wasn't as crazy back then. Yeah, good time. But I'm looking to get one of them emulators for the crib. I ain't doing shit else. I think that's gonna be my getaway.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in my gaming bag.
How was your weeks though? This heat wave this week cooked me.
That shit was crazy.
Cooked me
I don't
bad.
think nobody was ready.
Nah.
Monday was the hottest day though. I think it was humid. Bean.
Monday, Tuesday. My AC went out again this week. Tuesday, I'm in the well baking. I'm like, no, there's no way this is the air that's coming out of the car right now. I was baking. But no, he just said he had to recharge the Freon. It was a good job.
All right, let's see what we got, man. Where y'all want to start at? Got Kenny here. Kenny usually get the topics and then don't show up.
I don't know.
I
Y'all
wanna
want to start with
the-
B. Simone?
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. We here. We going.
Because that was the first thing I seen last week. That was like
All right.
Monday.
What about her?
She went on a little rant. She talking about how she's broke now.
Mm-hmm.
I saved the clip.
What she look like? I forgot what she looked like.
B. Simone? Yeah. Just Google it. She don't even know what that dumb ass name.
She was basically just talking about how she's
What? Saying she only had the shot. This is my whole thing about.
decent.
Well, let me find the clip. Let me see if I can play it.
I thought I saved it. I don't know.
She ain't had to throw a shot at H&M like that. I'll go in H&M. Still. She was saying she
Yeah,
chose
but
shot.
motherfuckers just be.
And I noticed it like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. Like, I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spin the liquid like that.
Talking about how she don't have it anymore. But on the timeline, people was talking about brought up how a few years ago how she
Couldn't
was
date a man with a 9 to 5.
yeah.
That's my thing with, and we can get into it. That whole entrepreneur versus 9 to 5 lifestyle. What her issue is, because she'll say that right there and damn near cry. But if you tell her to get a stable job, she'll say no. She's down to do anything to not have a job for that freedom. I know people like that.
Definitely.
Why won't you do this? Why won't you do that? Black, you should start this, start that. Bro, that shit don't sound too stable, right? I already tried that shit and left my other job. I be thinking about where I would be at if I stayed at that other gig as far as like wage-wise. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that shit ain't, I tell people, that shit ain't for everybody.
It's
and
not,
those
man.
people will do anything. Like, she probably doesn't have a passion for anything. Podcasting, OnlyFans, credit repair. Oh, we selling houses. I got platters out. I'm doing this and that.
Whatever.
Anything.
To bring $1.
And say I don't have a job. I'm an entrepreneur. Anything. I got little retarded looking pit bulls out. Y'all fucking need anything. Like
The entrepreneurial way, it sounds all good until people don't make it to the end of the year part, when all the money that you made, Uncle Sam coming, you gotta pay that cheese back. You got taxes is a real thing. I did the entrepreneurial thing when we first started recording. I had I was the independent contractor thing, and bro, cooked me like something I wasn't even ready for. Me and my cousin, we was in it together, and we was just like, bro.
But you was independent contractor, no?
Packages. Like we had a contract with a company delivering packages like Fashion Nova, Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember when they stole the van?
Yeah.
That's when I had all that shit in there.
Yeah.
I had like Nike in there, Macy's.
Oh, you couldn't have been my deliverer. Yo, I would have got them. So can he deliver? Yeah, I ain't get none of that shit.
But yeah, no, that the taxes part people don't really
That's why you
know about.
Took it in the beginning too, though. Instead of like, you know how motherfuckers put them off. Like you see famous people put that shit off to the end of the year and shit like
Yeah.
that. Then
But when you don't even know like that,
yeah,
that's
you
coming
definitely
up.
Yeah, you definitely got to have that.
Yeah, I think we both was 21, 22. We both the same age at the time. We was definitely not ready
How
for
y'all
that.
found out about it? It came in the mail and shit like
Yeah, it came in.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all had to work more to pay them off.
Yeah, a little bit. And we had this lady, this tax lady. She kind of like
Walked y'all through it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but even with that, it's like,
So with
bro,
that, y'all wasn't like, when they was paying y'all, they wasn't taking taxes out of
taxes
that?
out.
No.
Oh, that's why then.
Yeah.
Y'all was cool with that.
Yeah. But
Try
that
to
was
beat
it
the
wasn't.
system, though. You can't do that though. You know they gonna, like you said, Uncle Sam gonna come for his and shit like that.
Yeah, but you don't know. It's like, all right, when you getting paid from the school, they paying you. They weren't paying us directly. They were paying a business name.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't being taxed. So we didn't know. Like,
Business
all right.
probably was paying that shit though. You know what I'm saying? They probably like cause y'all under a bigger business, right? So they getting paid. They probably making sure they shit in line, and they probably give me. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. They're cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how. Yeah, that shit is definitely a lot that come with it, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, but that shit ain't for everybody.
It's not.
Like you said, they make it look good on social media, though.
Yeah, and that's her whole. Fuck you sitting here crying for? Go do something. And this another thing. Like, these the same people who will say, "Yo, man, you gotta get into them rooms and talk to people and work this and work that." Why you ain't came across a position yet? You've been quote unquote famous.
Yeah, working this and that for God knows when.
How long we been looking at Be Simone? 5 years?
Yeah.
Why you ain't got something legit? You know what I'm saying? But you crying on the pod that you gonna try to monetize and make money off that. And you can tell you privileged because bitch, broke is broke.
Yeah.
Broke ain't H&M.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Broke ain't H&M. Broke is broke. So that's how you know you privileged. Don't. Not only H&M costs money. You broke to them people you want to be like. You don't sound too broke to me coming from where we come from.
Bullshit.
Broke ain't no H&M or Bloomingdale's. I'd have walked past all that shit. Where the bathroom at? And where the exit at? We getting the fuck up out of here. That ain't broke.
Not even being in a mall type.
Sound like you fell out of the graces of them people you want to be like.
Definitely.
Yeah, like ain't.
It's
When I heard, I'm
crazy.
like, broke is broke.
A lot of
H&M,
white
all
people
right.
want money by Bloomingdale's too. Like that's Up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, Bloomingdale's, the Macy's, they up there. You'll run in there and see some random hot shit in there.
yeah.
They still selling Nordica and
They
shit.
got Polo in them joints. And shit
Yeah,
like that.
Nordica, Polo, Guess, Levi, Sean John. What else in there?
All that shit that they be thinking like.
Harry Cologne.
Yo, you know they be
mostly.
thinking
Jewelry
motherfuckers
still.
don't buy Sean John. No, niggas don't buy Sean John. Them
Yeah,
white-
suits.
Yeah, they.
Go.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What else they got in there? First Down, North Face, and all. Yeah. But my thing broke is broke, shorty. It wouldn't be no H&M either.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You get.
Wash them clothes you got. We got H&M. What they say, we got H&M in the house. Go wash that shit you was wearing. You know what I mean? Go wash these clothes. Yeah, like,
Just gotta tighten up.
or just come back. Just come back to reality, shorty. Just come back. All them people you know, tell them to doctor you up a fucking resume. Get you a little secretary job. You ain't doing too much little work from home joint. Just get something solid. Like,
Yo, y'all been seeing? Not to cut you off. You said doc your resume. I forgot what that shit was. I was watching something. Boy had his resume doctored up so fucking much, right? Like the nigga was going to politics and shit like that. Resume, yeah, he was the nigga. Long story short, he became a mayor in one of them white towns and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like nigga became the mayor. White boy became the mayor. Only reason he got caught, you know how when you get like to a mayor, they start digging your background. Like, yo, where this dude come from? He just came out of the thin air and shit like that. They wound up find out dude had a record. They're like, oh no, he was like locked up. He got locked up for some white collar, some crumb shit, basically. Like, what he was working for, like a what the fuck was it? Like, just say like a hedge fund, and he was refinancing a house. He was in charge like of the profits in that joint. So you
Yeah.
know the bank and shit go through that. So basically, the nigga created like a fake company, say like JPA housing and shit like that, and was fucking putting $80K into his home every other month. You know that shit get flagged. $80K. You might have got away with the first $80K, but the nigga start.
coming with it every time.
Yeah. So it was on a show called I Almost Got Away With It. Dude was a white boy, shit like that. Blade. No, listen up. Him being a Blade, this would go with it. So you know, in that community, they say like AIDS is the highest and shit like that, right? You know, the boy in the joint, he didn't escape prison like 3 times and shit like that. So the last thing, like, no, we can't let this nigga get out. What you think he do? Nigga act like he got AIDS, and he get put into like the terminal joint,
Yeah.
jail and shit like that. Nigga was such a good forger. He forged his own death certificate and shit like that. Like, yeah, he act like he died. So the cop when it was chasing, like, yo, boy name was Stephen Russell. He like, yo, you got Stephen Russell. Basically, the nigga was moving, so he was in Florida. Took the show on the road in Florida, right? They wanted to find it out, so he called his people like, yo, you got Stephen Russell? She's like, yeah, he just what he say? he just died and shit like that. He said, oh, that can't be possible. We just gave Stephen Russell damn near 25 to life and shit like that. Boy, it was so crazy. He got like a fake ID, right? So he goes to the joint. You know, stores be like the people that it was like a little, like say like a store that do shit like that. So the boy asking at the counter, like, yo, what is for? Oh no, man, my friend's just playing this lawyer game and shit like that. Red flag. He called the cops and shit like that. So the marshal like, yo, send me that picture you just print out on the ID. Lo and behold, it's boy and shit like that. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. They called him Houdini. He was getting in and out of jail. Nigga walked out of jail at one point, bro.
Yo, and we was just talking about that. Them type niggas be so creative at doing the wrong shit.
Fuck yeah, remember we seen that yesterday.
If they use that
bullshit.
shit in the other, if they use their powers for good,
They'd be
they'd
a
be straight.
billionaire, probably, bro.
Like the young boy. Remember they showed the young boy getting locked up. They said, yeah, he ran up like 100 mil off crypto from his crib, and then he gotta go to jail. It should be on some shit like, we gonna fake lock him up. Bring his fucking ass
How you
over
do
here. Yeah, now show us how you did that shit, and show us how you would stop people from doing that shit. You going on probation, and this how you going. This your restitution.
Not even that. You ain't got
What the fuck was
this
you
how
doing?
you work it off.
Even with what's my man name who found that gray area in the cable shit and made like 50 million. Big
Umi.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Why is he sitting in jail, bro?
Yeah.
And they ain't no non-violent. That's a non-violent crime.
It's a white collar crime.
That's what I feel
They
like.
should be
Nobody got hurt.
used. They should be used.
You know what it is though? They hate though when you do like you say you ran up 100 million in crypto and then the board did that, bro. They hate when you beat their system. They already got us as like black people in a fucking box. I would assume the boy that made 100 million was black.
Yeah, he was black. He was a young nigga too.
Listen, we it got us in a box. Once you get out that box, and now I don't need y'all for this. Like that's because you know that money in crypto. That money in crypto. You know, that shit probably wasn't taxed. None of that shit. That shit probably was coming.
No, that's not taxed.
That's why.
Remember, you know, they be high. Like, you could money line it with crypto.
Yeah.
You know, crypto was used to buy shit.
Yeah.
And get shit done to people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it started. But the shit started growing.
Yeah.
We just seen, we ain't talk about it. I had sent it to Chad and them to talk about it. It was a nigga, he was a crypto guy. He had 100 million. He called another nigga with 30 million to meet up. Told him about a move. They in there, they bring him to New York. They in there torturing him, kidnapping him, trying to take his 30.
And you got 100 already?
And he already got 100.
What? That's crazy.
Crypto shit.
This is recently?
Yeah, kidnapping.
You know what's crazy though?
But that happens though.
Yeah.
Like if somebody know you got a crypto wallet, bro, 2,500 in 2010 when this shit started, your calculator can't even, that should say something E on the side of it. Like 2,500.
Yeah, E means exponential.
Yeah,
like,
so
yeah.
if you was just fucking around one day and put 200 on crypto back in 2010 and you just woke up today like, man, I wonder what,
Be out of here.
you would just have to get up and walk out like,
Damn.
they be getting kidnapped and they family be getting kidnapped. Them crypto niggas, like overseas especially, like, you know, they already wild, like London and shit. They ride past on a bike, grab your fucking ass. Like, yeah, look it up. Crypto kidnappings. There's a lot of people getting
It's
kidnapped.
crazy though, like you said. If he had
Big
100,
Dan said he got a joint for like $4 million. He just can't find the
Who?
Big Dan from TRPE.
Okay.
He said he got a $4 million wallet somewhere. He just can't find the password. Yeah, nigga.
Bro, I be resetting that bitch. Yo,
But you can't. If you reset it too many times, that shit over.
4 mil just sitting is crazy.
4 mil somewhere in crypto.
Bro, how many passwords? Dan, how many passwords can it be?
6587. Like,
Bro,
my shit would have been something easy as fuck, dog.
Bro, shit. 0001.
Yeah, like I need to get into this.
No,
But
that shit, like
that
you
shit
said,
real.
That
But
shit was taking off, like you said, in 2010 when that shit was new and shit like that. Like,
my only thing about it was it was some West Coast shit.
yeah.
So we ain't really, I mean. But back to with the criminal shit, it's like, yo, they be so talented at the wrong shit.
Yeah, niggas always, like you said, instead of just doing it the right way.
Even
they
niggas that do that make, we were just talking about niggas that make the fake money. Some people somewhere good as shit at that shit. Got a garage sitting dead smack in the middle of a suburb, and they just sit in their fucking garage and
Listen, bro.
know how to do that shit
Got
from
somebody-
the type of paper, put that shit in that liquid just
Bro,
right.
We got somebody in this joint right now, bro. I know a little garage, project house, bro. Wash that shit like you got a $1 bill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on money, the ink is green. That's what make the money green. Turn that shit white. Just think of a $1 bill white. Put $100 on that joint. Front Benjamin Franklin. Front whatever on the back of the 100 and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do it like that. Now them joints when they done, they come out. You ever get ATM money and that shit shoot out fresh as shit?
Mm-hmm.
That shit come out just like that. Only thing about them joints, like you know how money when you mark, let's say you go to a store and they mark the bill and shit like that, it's real money. So it's going to be marked. You see what I'm saying? But you just can't put that shit in like a reader. Like you know how you put money in the ATM and that shit read it.
Yeah.
It's like a certain joint that scan it and shit like that. That shit gonna always scan is like $1. But if you go like to a store, like just say you niggas took they show on the road, like not even just here, like niggas took it like down. I done rode my man before. Went to Frederick, Maryland. Go to Best Buy, get a $600 printer. Bam, boom with that money. Bam, boom. Just take that shit back to another Best Buy. Oh no, this
Get
ain't
the
working
cheese
out for
back.
me. Get the cheese right back. Like that shit, bro.
My only thing was, why won't they just do beans? I think that's what make it hot.
You said like lower, like
Lower.
lower than that. I think niggas
Plus
had
some dubs, 50s, 10s, 5.
it never was I don't think it was never 50s, bro. I just think beans is just like, and it's crazy because I didn't see like can't do it. I can
Because we
attest
all
to him.
know beans and 50s is a no-go. They get
Yeah.
flagged every time. That shit on every store, even McDonald's.
But you know
dollar
niggas
store.
be greedy. They do the least amount of work. They
What
try
y'all say we was talking about last night? Where you get all them 5s from? Nigga, they was 1s, nigga. I bust the remix, nigga.
Oh, that shit worked though, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, can't probably like not making that shit, but can't. I tell you,
Getting
Kent,
them off.
They call Kent the bean machine. That nigga, bro, he could bust them joints Any establishment, because you know you look at King, you think something wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
Any establishment, that nigga was paying for pussy with them joints and shit like that.
Fake
Bro, this nigga had a hit on him and fucking like a chick in Miami paid the fucker and shit like that. Bitch found out that money was fake. Text him a fucking kill you, blah, blah, blah. But he from Philly, so you ain't getting to him. Bitch, I'm already on the flight back, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know that shit, bro. That shit look real, bro. Like, you ain't going.
Especially if you ain't making that hot. It's just a. Yeah, how you doing?
Bro, I done seen a nigga buy it.
Me, my nervous ass on my first joint, I should be like,
that's what I'm saying.
100.
I done seen a nigga buy a car off that shit, bro.
That shit good, right?
Yeah, it's so yeah, it's straight. That shit real.
Like your hands shaking, all that shit
Sweating like a muff.
That shit like, can I get some shit? I'm checking they shit, but they bring it back. Like, don't try to double get me down, nigga. Come on.
No, that shit, like y'all said though, bro. Niggas made that shit so hot around here. They had to take that shit. Like niggas, I got a homie and shit. They went out fucking Louisville, Kentucky and shit like that. Nigga got caught. Like he was on like the like walking out of business on a recording joint and shit.
On camera, yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't get like locked up. But they like out there. They, you know, if you ain't from there, you cool. You know what I'm saying? Like and shit like that. Like that shit. Niggas like
I be feeling like shit like that, bro. People be having their way, but then as soon as I try, like you said, as soon as I try it, bro, this shit gonna go downhill.
First bean, I try to get off. Can I get 50 on 8?
Yeah.
Whole gas station surrounded. This weak ass bean, nigga.
Yeah, no, that shit is definitely.
That happened to me before though.
What?
Unintentionally.
Oh, you gave a fake
bill in the 7-Eleven. We ain't had no idea. You know 7-Eleven can lock the door from the call the police and all that. Bitch ass nigga, give it back then. I ain't fucking know. Or keep it.
Them no, you can't get them. Chinese people be on that shit, bro. Them Chinese.
Because they be on it.
Yeah.
They do that shit.
Yeah, so they know. Yeah, they know, bro.
I seen Rush Hour, nigga.
Yeah. I said, oh, he got you.
Man, 10 racks in that fake shit. They said, yeah.
But see, that
shit. Get down, too.
That Rush Hour shit, that money will go. Here, ain't nobody burning no money.
Ain't nobody burning no money.
You give a nigga five grand like that, you get whatever you want for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just. But no, it's just like you said, the niggas just gotta find it. Like, niggas always, like, I don't.
Yeah, the crumbing, we gotta stop crumbing, man. Or just if you that good, the skin like that, do some good shit.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Do some good shit. Even niggas that grind, like. Y'all do know y'all can, the way y'all get up early to do this, that, and the third, y'all can do some good shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And some of them do. Some of them do. Even shout out to Khalid with the car detailing shit. He get to it. Like that's what separate niggas. Like, because when drugs gonna sell regardless, no matter who selling. Yeah, if you could take that same effort and ambition and something else, now we talking. That's the real D-boy shit. Like, I was selling this last week, but I'm on this now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can sell anything. That's how that shit.
Yeah. But what we going into the we about to get our verdict on this Diddy shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit been getting dropped though. I seen like charge drop like
couple Jones. Not nothing that's can save him really. The arson.
Okay.
What else was it got dropped? I think some other charges. I forgot. I just know the arson got dropped, but that's just clearing the lane for the main shit. You know what I'm saying? My final take from it is, bro, guilty or not, what we just witnessed is like we just talked about with the B. Simone shit. This is the other side of the quote unquote lifestyle that nobody talk about. Even with him, niggas like Floyd and all these rich rap niggas, like y'all be chasing this shit. This is what y'all be wanting. This is what y'all be wanting to be. With the John Daphne Joy, it's like you look at her IG, you think she got it made. Go ahead.
Oh no, it says they removed instructions that related to attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking. they said he will be forced on the labor. They said they will focus on the forced labor and sex trafficking portions of the charge. Okay. So none of the kidnapping. But wait, it says they removed instruction. The aiding and abetting sex trafficking. So how are they focusing on forced labor and sex trafficking? But you say it's not enough to be like, all right, he cool.
He cool, no, because then we would be talking about a deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so, but my whole thing is this. Even when talking to people that like know shit about certain people, my question to women is this, right? What's the point in a man buying you this, that, and the third?
Right.
If he can beat your ass, cheat on you, and if you blink wrong, he take all the shit back. You know what I'm saying? That's life. Putting you in an apartment that he bought just so he don't gotta come to the slums to fuck you. But then he leave for months at a time, and you just in that joint.
Damn.
With the Ring camera on.
Your man, not to cut you off. Your man Malik Beasley, they investigating him for NBA gambling, for prop bets and shit like that.
Malik Beasley, number.
But I feel like he got his numbers though, not the.
No, he was shooting this year.
That's what I'm saying. He was.
I think he was behind Ant in 3-pointers made.
He fucked the money up though. They like the Pistons was in talks to give him a new 3-year, $42 million contract. But bro, like, why do these niggas be doing that shit?
Crumming.
But he ain't underperformed. I feel like ain't like he had a 0 for 9, 1 for 9 shooting.
We can get back to this, but hold on. What fucking parlay? What does an NBA nigga parlay look like? You know what I'm trying to say? What do y'all want?
So him,
you get $50 million that year. You get X amount of money a game. You do know if you put a parlay in that makes sense, you're gonna move the fucking joint, the Vegas joint. Like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put $1 million on such and such. That shit gonna get flat. Who?
They gonna say who your insider. You know, I ain't noticed though. You know, so once you get to like college and shit like that, you know, y'all socials with everything.
Yeah.
If you're a professional athlete, you can't be on them joints. It'll tell you when you put like you get on FanDuel and you put like your social. Like my man Maul do that shit. He played for Syracuse. That should tell you no. Like
even now.
No, he good now.
Oh,
but
right.
while you playing and shit like that, that shit is over with, bro. Like
because what? My question to any NBA nigga, even in Michael Porter Jr., brother, what kind of money was you? What parlay was you trying to smack that made sense to where you playing in the NBA wasn't enough? You know what I'm trying to say?
You already making more than the average fucking.
You got a fucking 100,000 17-leg parlay that bring back $62 million. Like, what are you trying to hit?
It's
and then when you hit it, then what?
It's the one to be in part how they want to be everybody betting, so they want to.
They want like come on, bro.
Everybody want to rap. You get what I'm saying? FanDuel
I always wanted to know that. What kind of parlay is y'all niggas trying to smack that makes sense?
Like you just said something that made sense though, Black, with the moving the needle shit. Like let's just say.
Is that true though? If you put too much money on some shit, it'll move the needle, right?
Say Black a fucking a quarterback and shit like that. And I just say you've been getting your shit all fucking year. Now, just say the game, you play the worst team in the league. I take you to get your shit under and the team winners. They gonna think like, yo, why somebody just like, you know, that shit like, yo, he just put $1 million on this nigga to get this. Like, say you play 15 games.
Yeah.
You've been 14 out of 15 so far. How you know that exact game? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is.
Did y'all see what the bullshit that FanDuel did this week?
What?
So you know how people be having the discords, the betting discords.
Yeah.
Somebody had a home run ticket. He put $11. He smacked for $100K. But with all the people that was in it, they said FanDuel lost about $2.2 million.
Okay.
Right. But that night
they found out about it.
They didn't like specifically say, oh, this would, but they said we feel like y'all were a part of a bet tipping, you know, and we blocking it. So everybody who had the same slip.
Wait, so now niggas slits can't be identical?
You know, you could sue for that though. Somebody sued before. We was talking about somebody hit for this amount of money. They try to avoid their bet and shit like that, bro.
But
So that
was
means
it-
multiple niggas smacked for the 100K
no, it was a
or
bunch.
more.
Yeah, it was a bunch of niggas.
First of
That's
all,
hating.
That's hating.
I can send my ticket to who I want. That's none of y'all
and
business.
guess what?
That's
Had that money right.
Listen, I can send my joint to Black guy family in North Carolina, huh? Cuz take this. That shit ain't. This freedom is like this freedom.
Coincidence, nigga. Ball up top.
so. Hold on, I'm gonna read the thing that
Yeah,
came
shit,
up.
That betting shit corny now. That shit sound corny.
It says this is the message that was popping up on people join when they was winning. I'm swipe it or read it.
Y'all can't tell us we can't work together.
But it was a bunch of people that got that same
Well,
message. That
we had a hunch, nigga. This ain't going back to the same bank accounts. That's crazy. I wouldn't even bet no more. That shit sound corny.
Yeah,
You
that
know
would
what's
mean
crazy, bro? Like you said, telling ain't nothing wrong with telling. You know why? Because y'all pay them motherfuckers out Vegas for insiders. That's the
And if
same
this
thing
ticket
like-
don't hit, y'all sending our bread back?
Yeah, that's crazy.
exactly. It's the same
bro,
thing,
shut
bro.
up.
It's the same. They be having the Gronk picks on the jump. That's the same thing. I don't know why they.
I don't like. Let me tell you why I don't like it though. Remember when niggas betted like back in the day and shit like that? If you betted your money, that shit wasn't taxed. Now when you hit for a certain amount of FanDuel, that shit is taxed, bro.
It's tax.
Reem
If you
hit
hit
for-
over like 900 or something like that.
No, that ain't
less.
tax. Stack wise, like if you hit for over, so remember I had a ticket for $2,600 or $5. That's cool. Anything over $4,000 is taxed. Reem had a $6,400 ticket, bro. They took $1,700 from that joint on some. That's nutty,
Bro.
You know how much niggas do with $1,700, but when we lose, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
No,
the
you're not. Yeah.
bro. Listen, I had I played ball with this dude named Sip, right? He know all that shit. So he took the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, right? He took fucking who was it? The Eagles. Who won last year? Who won the college joint this year? The Eagles won the Super Bowl. Who won the college football?
I
Georgia.
forgot. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it was Georgia. Who won?
That's your shit.
No, college, bro. You know how so far. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up now.
Ohio.
All right, so look, he took Ohio to win the Eagles. He took Duke to win the whole joint. Remember, Duke lost to Houston.
Yes.
And he took OKC to win the
The chip.
$100, right? Would have got him back $100K for all that. Before Duke lost, he had a cash out for $10,000. Take the $10,000. Let me tell you why I take it. Because for one, Duke was supposed to win. Remember, they couldn't score in the last end. But for OKC, like ain't like they in round. They still had to play 3 rounds to get to the finals, so they could have lost.
Yeah.
Take the 10 bands, bro. Niggas
But
just
if
be
you
greedy.
if he already had all that green, I probably would have waited out.
No,
too. I ain't
but you
gonna
don't-
cap.
bro.
Off a bean, get 10 grand.
Yeah, that's a
Cut your
come up.
losses, bro.
That's
If
a come up.
You
You right.
check the box with what? Ohio State, the Eagles, and remember this Duke lost to Houston, so he didn't even get the OKC.
Oh yeah.
So you already 2 for 4 right now, right? They gave me an option because remember Duke was so crazy with Cooper Flag this year. They thought they was going to steamroll through anything.
Yeah,
They
I
already-
would have. You would have still had faith in Cooper Flag.
No, but look, the 10 bands you already hit for 2, right? $100 got your 10 bands.
Yeah.
Duke lost, right? But OKC won. You could have put fucking 2,500 down Duke to win that joint, 25 for OKC. You still would have made up. You know what I'm saying that shit. I just wasn't just thinking like OKC had to play 3 different teams to get to the finals. Not to mention you got to win the finals too. Anything could happen, bro. Like that shit is just. It's just but no, like
That's
you
a
said,
good ticket. though.
FanDuel corny as shit for that though. Y'all, you know what's crazy? Y'all is $1 billion. Y'all making billions of dollars off a niggas game. Y'all could kick out. You know what's crazy? Y'all can kick out $2 million. You want me to tell you why? Because the odds of them niggas all doing that shit consecutively is slim to none, and y'all get that shit back within the month. Y'all just being sore losers. That's what it is.
It was only $2 million. Not only $2 million, but to them,
To them,
it's
it's
only-
$2.
Yeah, they got it. That was super nutty. That's how you know it's all rigged, though. It's all rigged. Sometimes you see they be fucking with the rebounds on your
Bro,
slip.
listen, the last joint I had a ticket. I think what was it? $10 got me back $2,000. I just needed the Sparks. The last team I was waiting for, they played Seattle. The Sparks was home, right? I had a cash out for $400 and shit like that. I want to get in 160 for. I'm like the Sparks shit. You know how like when you bet on a good ticket, you waiting for the favorite, then when they lose and shit like that. I'm like the underdog, fucking Kelsey Plum ain't play. So I said, fuck it. I'm just taking the 170. It was like 170. I'm gonna just cut my loss. They want me getting blown the fuck out. But yeah, that shit be rigged, bro. That shit definitely rigged.
Yeah, that's nutty. I ain't
But,
know that.
Yeah, that's But them NBA niggas doing that though, that's corny though. Like you said, y'all, especially the niggas that's making good, like yo, y'all making $40 million in 3 years.
And we talking about niggas. We don't even dig how much money them niggas. The niggas that don't be on the Flyers and the All Stars. We talking about Malik Beasley. He up, bro. He an
he cool.
8-figure nigga.
Easily.
You can't even hang with me and be betting if we
Yeah, I don't even want that shit associated with
We
me.
good,
Like,
bro. We good. We don't gotta snatch every penny, bro. We don't need every penny.
that be the problem.
Or I'll put the ticket for you, brother. Why do you have a FanDuel account yourself?
Oh, I don't even want to be near.
I don't even want to be near it because then them niggas, you fall out with a nigga and then
If you're an
he
NBA
on
nigga,
Vlad telling niggas how he, no, I
You're
don't
an
want
NBA
to.
nigga, only gambling you should be doing is if you in a casino with dice. It's shit that you can, you know what I'm saying, like that you can control cards and shit like that. As far
Gambling with this Mexican hoe, hoping she don't, you know what I mean? Rat.
You know what's crazy? They ain't even had that shit back in the day. You want me to tell you why? You think Mike wouldn't have gambled on himself?
Hell yeah.
Gamble on these Bulls to win the championship. Mike put the whole fucking.
True
Bro.
if you don't think Mike had a slip on himself.
No, they ain't had that shit back then, bro.
No, they
He
did.
probably was physically.
They probably had a team to win, not no fucking player props.
Oh,
though.
yeah, they ain't had, yeah.
He walk up with the fake wig on and a mustache.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro? Fico Ford. I'm here to put $1 million on the motherfucking Bulls
He said the
tonight.
flu game. How much he had the flu?
That nigga was sick, stomach
They
poison.
be like, y'all got the insider. Mike sick, take the under. Mike fucking blew that shit out the water. Though. That should be, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Like that. But you know, y'all know why he got sick from the flu game now?
They say he had a hangover, I heard.
No, nigga. The nigga had food poisoning.
Yeah.
It was in Utah. He ordered a pizza and shit. Like there was only one pizza shop open in Utah.
I heard that.
They did him dirty. Like you know they probably
Probably did it on purpose.
yeah.
Utah racist.
Nigga spitting.
Y'all want to talk about Utah?
Hold on, before we talk about that.
Hey,
No, what I was saying about the Diddy case is that at the end of the day, bro, ain't nobody involved in this shit innocent. Y'all always chasing something.
yeah,
This is a showcase of what it. This is the
other side, the other
other side of the lifestyle. Like this is the back end of it. This what happened when they go in and the doors closed. Like you know what I'm saying. This was it. Everybody in this shit got what they wanted, even on the way out. Everybody got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not make no martyrs, no heroes out of this shit going forward.
Yeah.
Everybody got what they wanted. I know them bitches is bad and they light skinned, so y'all niggas gonna feel away. But let's stop. They was chasing it. That nigga 50 hurt bad, and now we know why he hurt.
Yeah.
Because he took that girl serious, and that bitch was trifling with it.
That's why he don't like Diddy too. It ain't just about
Yeah,
the
it
clothes
ain't,
shit.
it ain't
It's-
about no music shit, bro. We get it. You human, nigga. You on the beach taking them dumbass pictures with that shit on you had, and he was making your bitch look crazy. The fact that she was broke as shit, like that lifestyle, like you could really be taken care of, like.
Mm-hmm. And he was taking care of them. A lot of them. That's what they were saying. They didn't want to lose their allowance. So he was letting him have it.
The aspire to just be carried, not carried and loved.
No, just carry.
Just carried. Not no, put me through school. Let me do something. I don't want to do none of that shit. Just put me on this invisible canoe and let me.
Right here.
What the fuck she in the car with?
My sister.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah, that lifestyle is. That shit ain't it, bro.
Bro, it's a crumbing, like not crumbing, but like
No,
you
it's
said,
crumbing.
The other side of it is.
I
crazy.
I get. All right, we saying it's not it. I just don't like this part of it.
Why? You can't have one without the other. It look like.
But that's what I'm saying. I just don't like if we all with it. Just don't come back and sue me. That's all I'm saying. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, but you cut the water off. What I'm supposed
So
to
now,
do?
yeah. So now we okay.
Same way with the B Simone.
Mm-hmm.
She just ain't got no. She
She
at least
got
she went
nobody
to
to
H&M.
sue. If she had somebody to sue, she would
Yeah,
sue.
like you know what I'm saying.
Nigga said, "Don't come back and sue me." Like that's not.
Ain't like they ain't come back for justice, nigga. All right, but we can get into this draft though. How you feel about the break down this draft, bro?
I think that Dallas, they're gonna get Cooper Flag. Obviously, that was a good joint for them.
Who went next?
San Antonio got Dylan Harper. We didn't get that. They already got a left-hand guard in Fox that can't. Dylan Harper could barely shoot. Like
So they got Fox.
they got Fox, Castle, Devin Vassell,
Keldon
Johnson.
Johnson. We said.
What's my
and
man
Fox.
with the hair?
Saccone. What's
Sohan.
Sohan, yeah.
He like a forward though. He not really a guard.
So they didn't need him. What you think they did need though?
They needed like more shooting. They should have got, which is, I mean, I know Dylan Harper better, but they could have got Con Kniffle. He went fourth to Charlotte. He was the white boy from Duke. They got
Okay.
a sharpshooter. That would have worked out in their favor. Or I think he went like later. He went to Charlotte too. Liam McNally. He came from UConn. He went 29th in the draft. Like, not saying like he probably slipped down through the process, but they ain't had Con Kniffle going fourth, like top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already, how San Antonio is right now, y'all got y'all Wemby, right? Castle. Y'all got Fox. Y'all got guards and shit like that. Y'all could have took a chance and got Con Kniffle, the white boy that's a shooter. Like, if he ain't work out in the first 2 years, cool. You know, once you...
You think they could have used the boy Queen?
Derek Queen from Maryland.
No, they got Wemby though, right?
Yeah, but he can't play 2 positions though. You gotta be 5 people out there.
Still got SoCon, huh?
Going forward, would you keep Wemby at 5 at center?
Yeah.
How's because Shet was having OKC was having Shet play the 4. I kind of like him at the 4 better.
And that'll work for them because they got sober now. From he played in the PCL. People don't know Archbishop Ryan. He went to Georgetown. One and
Wait,
done.
he from Philly? I thought you was from Trenton.
He's from Trenton, but he played
Here?
in a year.
Okay.
Heavily. So they were saying he the best center in the draft though. They were saying he better than Quinn.
Wait. Sorber is a center?
Yeah.
I thought this nigga was a little nigga all this time.
Oh, Thomas Sober. He's like 6'9".
Oh shit.
OKC got so many guards and shit like that. They ain't need another guard. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need another.
Like 6'10", 250.
That's crazy, right?
But they did get another guard though.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, for them as they first join and shit like that, like I'm about to I'm gonna grade the draft for y'all.
Yeah. Oh, he a tree. He is a tree.
He a tree, bro.
Okay.
And it's crazy. He was like when he was first got into the game, the nigga was fat. You know how you slim up and shit like that? Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give y'all the draft.
That height is like a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
What else is it to do?
All right,
What
so
else is it to be? Like,
But who? You ain't got nothing else to do.
from 6'2" and up, what else is it to do, bro?
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good.
That's a great life. Great life. What else is it to do? If you miss in the draft, go to the G, go overseas, but it's still doing what you love to do. I don't want to rap. I don't want to be around them street niggas. I don't want to do
I ain't
nothing.
gonna lie to them too, bro. Brooklyn did alright in the draft too, bro. Like
Think
for them
so?
to be how they got. Remember I was talking about the bull from BYU, Edgar Damone. He like a guard. He tall as hell, 6'9". They got him at 8. They got Drake Powell from UNC. He was projected to be like a top 10 pick, but he must have fell. He only averaged like 9 at Carolina this year. He's solid though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 5 picks in the first round.
So, all right, stay on the Nets, right? You think they start shipping that shit out that they got right now?
They best case scenario.
Claxton, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson.
Do they got anybody right now that they could be like a star, superstar?
No.
No, right? I'm about to say, because if that's the case, you keep them, you just work that shit out with picks and shit. Like how OKC turned that shit around.
I think they got to empty that.
Empty the whole clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Empty all that. Get all that shit out of there.
Shit,
Because you remember the Nets tried to do the win now shit.
yeah, that shit didn't work though.
Yeah, and then they tried to do it. They did it twice. Maybe OKC and Indiana getting to the end to change their
See the
mind.
perspective, right?
Yeah. They did it twice.
But no, it's
They blessed it. That's just to show how many damn picks they had to be able to do that shit twice.
Yeah.
Pierce, who was it? Pierce, Garnett, and who was it? The first time they tried to do it. Pierce, Garnett, Joe Johnson, and all them niggas, Brook
Yeah.
Lopez. Then you get a chance to do it with KD, Kyrie, and Harden.
Definitely blessed to do that.
That's a lot of first round. That's a lot of draft capital to be able to pull that off. Yeah, but now y'all need to just start over.
Hornets did all right though.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe in them. No.
They gotta just get rid of name. He gotta go, bro. That's the only way the culture.
Most of them gotta go.
Yeah,
Miles Bridges still down there.
yeah, they just
All gotta go.
they do.
I ain't mad at that. They ain't exempt. They not winners.
Nah.
They ain't even frustrated. LaMelo 5 years and he's still smiling.
Yeah,
Smiling, getting tattooed. He ain't even frustrated about where his
change
career
the
at.
scenery, bro. You gotta.
Halliburton just went to the finals. Shea got chipped. Ant get there every time. He just got to deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? P5, he going to get frustrated soon. Young boy in Orlando. I like
Paolo.
players. Yeah, I like players that get frustrated that we ain't where we supposed to be at.
I think Paolo gonna end up like Jason Tatum, man.
What?
Not driving to the basket.
Y'all see him putting up some bullshit in practice.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the nigga 256.9.
That was my whole beef
Remember
with
Break the
Jason.
fucking rim, dog.
Remember he
My
had a
whole
problem,
beef
though,
with
coming
Jason
to the league.
Tatum was that Jason Tatum got a big body, bro. Just drive to the basket, be cool. Anybody getting out your way?
Bro, he don't have no move, though.
Who? Jason Tatum?
Once he move, it's all shoulder.
That's all you need, bro. His shoulders are.
That's what
But
he
he
do.
not fast. You want him to get blow by.
And I just want you to go through.
He ain't got no
with
like
his shoulders.
break you down like that.
No,
like,
I think
Pull
with
up a
his
highlight
shoulders-
right now of him driving. Second he go to drive, the nigga so big that he gonna get stuck. And now he gotta back you down and pull all this shit. It's never, unless he wide open or cut. That's one thing he could do more. If he start cutting more, that shit'll be there.
Yeah.
That's what Jalen Williams do. All his shit be off a cut. Back
OKC?
cut, backdoor cut. He big as shit too. He can't get past nobody.
No, but
Them
he,
niggas too
he
big,
a
though.
weird kind of big though.
no,
Hop,
it's-
hop, hop.
remember
Like,
I was
they
saying.
can't drop niggas like.
Remember how he's big up top though? That
Yeah.
shit worked for him.
That shit worked. I remember he was
went-
pointing that shit out.
Bro, he went through fucking Aaron Naismith, bro. When he drove, boom, the nigga Naismith went like that. Like
Yeah.
he must have knew what he was doing though, bro. Like he got.
But his skill set, Jason Tatum's skill set, that injury he got, that makes sense. Imagine if that was all he did. Go around, niggas jump over him, then he fuck his leg up. Now we looking at him like, it ain't the same.
What he gonna
But
do?
He's
Yeah.
straight. He's straight from here. He's
Yeah,
straight.
he cool.
He got the skill set. And he's still young. I don't want him to be one of them stories.
No, I think he
Because
gonna
I was
be
looking
good
at, you know who I was looking at? That we don't talk about a lot? Probably because they ended too early. Jabari fucking Parker, dog.
Oh yeah, Jabari Parker was supposed to be tough.
Remember, him and Wiggins came in the same year.
Yeah.
But Wiggins just stayed longer.
Where
Parker,
he went to the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
he
He
went
was
to
over
the
there with
Bucks.
a young, bony ass Giannis.
Yeah.
Doing what he do now.
I thought Jabari Parker. Was
Jabari Parker was supposed to be Giannis before he was he went higher than Giannis. He was the franchise player.
Yeah.
I think somebody on the Celtics, I think it was Jaylen Brown was talking about how much Jabari Parker helped him with his game.
Game?
Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah, I was watching his highlights. I'm like, yo, not only is he jumping around, the nigga is big as shit, strong as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't realize either? That Jalen Williams and Chet was the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
I
that.
didn't know that.
But Chet got hurt playing with Bron.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You would think J Dub had a year in the league before him. How J Dub is clearly the second option in OKC. You would
Yeah.
think he highest like he is right now. Chet got better defense at the rim, but J Dub offense is ahead of Chet's right now. Like it's
Yeah.
look like it's light years ahead of Chet's. Like
yeah.
that shit was crazy.
That 40 ball in the finals was important
That's what I'm saying.
from J Dub. They needed that.
Needed it. But, who else you like in the draft? Hold on, let me say I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna be watching the Pelicans.
Yeah, I like Fears.
I like Fairs,
I like
and then we
Jeremiah
got the other
Fears.
young boy.
Queen, right?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm so because I know what else y'all got there. Y'all still got Murphy. Y'all still got Herb.
They
Zion
just gave
still
up
down
CJ
there.
McCollum.
Zion will probably play 40 games for y'all. Get him out the way early, y'all.
Jordan Hawkins. I like Jordan Hawkins. But yeah, I like Fairs. That might be the start of something.
I'm not mad at VJ Edgecombe going to the Sixers.
No, that was a good pick for them.
Yeah.
Like I said though, he remind me personally, I like Iguodala. He just shoot a little bit better. He got athleticism. If he defended a high clip and he just hit the knockdown important shots, he gonna be solid, bro. And then
Yeah.
you're going to a team that's really the Sixers wasn't supposed to be there at top 3. They just had a fucked up season. They really supposed to be like, they wasn't supposed to get no Jones, but now you got a chance. Like with them, say you hoop, you average 14, 15. You fuck around and probably can get a rookie of the year. Like it'd probably be Cooper Flag though, because Dallas gonna go to the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
I think so. It'll probably be out of.
I think the Sixers will go to the playoffs too.
Yeah,
I was about to say that they might. I like the Sixers going forward.
No, the Sixers going to the playoffs for sure.
It's a big cloud over them as far as like how healthy them PG and Embiid is.
All barring health.
The only thing about that, like
team.
you said, you had a good point yesterday. Grimes and shit. Y'all see what Grimes capable of. So now his shit gonna take a seat back because y'all got these other niggas in y'all already paid. That
It's
y'all gotta
cool,
pay.
QG. You could come back home if you want, brother.
So what do we do? Go get paid?
I mean, no, he's still in the Sixers now. He's just gonna come off the bench. Y'all just need to have faith that y'all know y'all got somebody who can score off the bench though too.
I think that's better. He put on crazy.
He did put on. Justin Edwards did good too this year.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't like that they gotta take a back seat for these washed ass niggas.
Yeah, that shit.
Jed might still have his spot because he might still have his
Justin
spot.
Edwards?
Yeah,
They just Clutch Sports just renegotiated his joint. He got
I
a
seen
guaranteed contract.
3 years. Good job.
You know what's crazy? We said about the draft. The Nuggets ain't get no. They ain't get no.
First round
They
pick.
ain't pick it all.
So they sold.
Pretty much. They said. What I'm looking at it now is saying.
So they gonna fall even further back.
Yeah, they gonna be too self-reliant on Heyman. If he leave, they gonna be fucked.
So they gotta go into this with the same exact fucking roster.
Yeah, they get free agents, but
Yeah, freedom start this week.
That's nasty.
who else I think they good in that joint? The Lakers got Adu Thiero from Arkansas. He's solid. He was a point guard. He was like 6'6", but he grew to like 6'9". So they could always use another guard. Memphis did good too. Memphis got Cedric Coward at number 11, and they got another guard. So they got rid of Bane and they just brought in a guard. I don't know what Memphis doing though. To be honest, like
Suns got they big man.
yeah, the Suns.
What is Boston doing?
Working.
Working to do what? Y'all
I
just
think
got
they
rid of
preparing.
2 starters.
I think they preparing for Jason Tatum being out next year.
I like the Fernie Simmons move.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I told y'all that lineup was gonna be different.
You feel like they shopping around Jaylen Brown?
Nah,
Why they keep posting him?
What's the
you
name?
mean?
Orlando did all right.
They just keep randomly posting the nigga. I don't know why.
I know Orlando got Jason Richardson's son.
Yeah,
He's solid.
he played there too.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. That's crazy. Like he
Yeah.
got. Oh, the Sixers also got the boy Broom from Auburn. We ain't talk about that. He a solid backup center for Maine, man. He done did 5 years in college.
That's the light skin boy, right?
Yeah,
All right.
Or he was averaging. He was leading Auburn, I think, in points and rebounds this year. Like Sixers, that's what they should be. I mean, they got Ashton. That's cool. They need to be looking like that. Like they,
I wanted Sixers to get what's his name, Maluwak.
who he come? Oh, from the black boy, right?
Yeah.
They
He was like 7'2".
They needed. They definitely need another backup center. Like they needed that, bro. Phoenix got they got Malawat, and then
Yeah,
they got
he
the
ended up with
boy
the Suns.
Fleming from St. Joe's.
Yeah. How did Phoenix get the Mark Williams deal, but the Lakers couldn't?
What you mean?
It wasn't that they couldn't get it. Remember, they looked at his physical.
Oh yeah.
Remember, he failed the physical.
I ain't gonna lie though. Utah might be solid summer league wise. They got Ace Bailey, Walter Clayton Jr. from Florida. That's gonna be a good joint for them. He saw it though. That nigga, he said he wanted to go everywhere but Utah, and Utah took him. Like
He said he wanted to go to an East team. Did you see his agents? His agents look like crap.
what you mean?
All right.
His agent is Sharif Cooper Pop, right? The black boy.
Who is he though?
He was trying to get paid. Had a nigga get paid the interviews. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
And if you
And
look
that's
at him,
why
I believe.
did you see him?
I believe that. I seen him
I
and I
feel
was
like
like,
you ain't see him.
you ain't
Sharif
see him?
Cooper Pop?
Yeah.
Black boy got big head and shit like that.
You ain't seen him on
Yeah,
the
you
fucking
ain't seen
No, you got
on the
show it to me.
timeline. You just gotta go to Chad, John. Chad got a whole bunch of pics in the nigga up, bro. That shit be rock. On Twitter, yeah.
On the Twitter. I don't think you seen the nigga. I don't think you understand.
That's him right here.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Acting like that. Why he acting?
you know
like
what's
that?
crazy though? I gotta send y'all the video. He was in the game.
I believe you.
I sent you Sharif Cooper joined his son before his son didn't get drafted and shit like that.
He was in the gang.
He in the game. They from Jersey, but they moved down to Atlanta and shit like that. That's why he's Belly from Atlanta and shit. Bro, they was saying, why would you let a nigga represent you that couldn't get his own son into the league? Bro, like that's
I feel like they strong armed the nigga.
like, yo, you coming here?
Like, nigga, I'm your manager now, nigga. On that type time.
Where is Sharif Cooper? Is he just
Overseas.
He overseas? That's crazy.
That nigga, bro. Remember, it was something when he was at Auburn. He couldn't play like the first couple games. There was something going on with him and shit like that.
I was telling Chad, right? Black people in these positions, they just don't carry themselves right because he's drawing already. Young boy ain't signed his contract. He ain't made a summer league dunk yet. Why are we seeing you more than him?
Yeah, no,
What are you trying to like? Why are you trying to have the run that your son never gave you? Like,
I think we seeing him a lot now because of the funnies.
yeah,
That's why we seeing him now because it's pretty clear why he didn't get drafted. Why he got drafted later. Why he wasn't taking interviews.
I just sent it to the group, John. John, y'all gonna see his pop. This is like 5
Bro,
years ago.
goof.
Sharif Cooper. I just sent that John. You can see his pop in it. His pop was driving like nice ass cars and shit like that. But like you said though, and that's what like black these young boys too. Like, you know what's crazy, bro? We never see them white motherfuckers that's top picks and shit like that. They agents don't fucking step out of term or nothing like that. They
don't even talk.
step in line. They just they talk when it's time to negotiate contracts and shit like
I
that.
mean, but we don't hear them
Yeah.
conversations. We don't see them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they had all.
I don't know what Cooper Flag agent looked like. I don't know what kind of watch he. This nigga got his head to the side in the road. We get it, bro. It's 2025.
Yeah.
We know they put the 2 R's on the headrest, huh? We get it. What young bitch you trying to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool the fuck out.
But see, it's bad though. Niggas like that is your agent. They got their best interest at heart.
At heart, yeah.
They not worried about you. So
Nah, you missed it, bro. He
I
trying
know,
to show
bro.
off the
All right,
cut.
all right.
no, but listen though, he'll fuck the nigga up.
He trying to show. He got a fresh cut. That's
Y'all
what he
ever
trying to
seen,
show you, bro.
He showed me the cut or the R on the back of the fucking seat.
Nah, Pete.
Nigga showing the R in the back seat. That's how you know a nigga ain't never had shit.
Listen,
Niggas, we
bro.
get it, we know.
Niggas
They
like
all
that,
got it.
I'll fuck you up though. Remember that? Remember Schroeder turned down that $80 million.
Yeah.
He the type of nigga tell H, no, you can get more from here. Now you ain't got that. Like niggas like that to fuck your career up, bro.
Schroeder had to go get the 85 the long way.
Yeah.
17, 20, 20.
Instead of hitting that shit at one time.
I know he still.
Who was going to give him that?
L.A. Lakers.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Don't know who the fuck he thought. He must ain't watched the draft. That window closed quick. I just think he's funny because he look like a crumb, bro. He look like a crumb a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of bit, man.
Yeah, he look like he on some like, bro. Come on, y'all. It's 2025. It's the NBA.
We ain't on that.
We ain't on no street shit. Come on, let's grow the fuck up. We get it, bro. We get it. You from the street. That's like this dirty ass nigga finesse 2 times. Hold on. You play with this dirty ass nigga just said. Niggas use the streets to excuse some of the dumbest shit. Hold on.
Cause I ain't know no better. I ain't brushed my teeth before I got them fixed. Yeah, cause I ain't know no better.
He said
I ain't know no better before I got my teeth fixed, nigga. I was a street nigga. Fuck brushing my teeth. I wanted some money, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But when I did better, man, quit playing with me, man.
He ain't brush his teeth because he was a street nigga.
What?
Brushing your teeth take 3 to 5 minutes, bro. 5 to 10.
Dirty, just dirty. You're a dirty
Come on,
nigga.
bro.
That's what
really
you
bird
is.
get the worm, bro. You niggas not. You don't get
Yeah, I
it.
know, bro.
You don't know what it's like to have to get up and get straight to it, bro.
Stop, Kenny. Stop it. Stop.
This nigga teeth misplaced, all kind of shit.
Bro, when the money calling, bro, you don't got time for
This
shit
is my
like
thing.
that,
I
bro.
always want
Brush
to
in the
know,
car.
how do niggas' breath smell, bro? Your breath was shitty before the
I
fake
know that
teeth.
shit whamming because it's
You get the real teeth. Ain't no telling what they smell like. So
'Cause
your
it's-
breath
it's-
just smell like blood.
blood, weed,
sweat, and
liquor.
tears.
Yeah, like you don't fix your diet because that go into why your teeth look the way they look. So it's like that girl April Diva Styles that Wallow used to. It looked like her teeth be about to fall out her mouth. Like y'all ever hear her talk?
Nah.
It just sound like she talking, but she trying to hold her teeth. So she do a lot of like this is sad. Like people who like try to run from getting old. That shit look.
The check come, you getting.
No, you get nothing. Get some good health insurance. That's it.
Ain't gonna get the pearlies.
No, that shit
Ain't gonna
straight.
get the pearly scene.
Keep it real.
Take care of your teeth you got now, nigga.
My
You ain't
shit.
got.
I'm gonna keep my shit crooked. That shit remind me of my dad's shit. I'm gonna keep my chip tooth from when I was in 6th grade. I got slid into a wall by a girl too. She was showing me shit. Yeah, my chip kind of grew back a little bit. I'm keeping my shit, man. I ain't getting no vitamin IVs on none of that.
What's vitamin IVs?
These people be trifling, walking around getting IVs with vitamins and shit.
Putting them into them, right?
Yeah.
No, that's my cousin did that shit. Went to a joint and sitting there like this.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Get that shit the old fashioned way, man.
Yeah, get your shit together. I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't getting no sculpt abs and none of that dumb ass shit. I'm straight.
They coming at Drake abs right now.
Yeah, I don't even listen to Ball no more.
To Drake?
Yeah,
Why not?
I don't know.
Speak for yourself.
I know I get it. I ain't saying don't listen to him, but I'm cool.
I ain't gonna
King
stop.
Kendrick, y'all.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No, I don't like him. I never listen to him, so that don't be. I ain't worrying about that. Malik B, where he from? He ain't even from. Where these niggas be from to be spoiling these fucking opportunities they be having and shit? That shit annoying to me. Like, what's America's Top shit, please? What else I want to talk about? What else we got right here? You put Sneaky Link versus Mission. Is that some Patreon shit, or we can talk about it here?
Yeah, some Patreon shit.
Matter of fact, you can talk. Hold on. I just remember. You can talk about what the fuck you want to talk about, nigga. We gonna talk about it here, nigga. I almost forgot. We gonna talk about it here. What you meant by that?
Nah, I was just saying. I seen a pod clip, and I thought we could talk about it. Shit would be funny.
Okay.
The difference between a Sneaky Link
What is
and
the
a Mission.
difference? What is the difference?
I think a Sneaky Link is a Sneaky Link. Not supposed to
It
be
keep
happening.
occurring? Is it a Sneaky Link because it keep happening? Is a Sneaky Link a one-time thing? A mission seemed like a one-time thing.
Yeah, Mission seems
Like if we drive out Islandtown or some of that shit, like
yeah,
it's the go, but we ain't about to keep doing this shit. We can get it off this one time.
yeah. I think a Sneaky Link, y'all both on the same page.
We gonna keep making it happen.
Yeah, we both not supposed to be
doing it. Yeah,
but a Mission just
let's go get this right quick.
yeah.
Like she fat, but she going. So just come on.
Ain't that some shit?
She fat, but she going
going.
is crazy.
She fat, but she going. Come on, you drive there, I drive back. I done heard some niggas put some miles on the streets for submission. I done heard
Sure.
niggas go to Toronto, all kind of shit.
In the will,
In the will, nigga.
that's wild.
Toronto, I done heard Ratton, Williamsport.
Oh nah, Harrisburg.
Vicious niggas
My
IUP.
foot.
Niggas stayed up IUP. Bloomsburg. What's that other joint? Cheney. Yeah, niggas will go do a mission. But ain't no. The thing with the mission is that if you ain't put it together, you don't know what's on the other end of the mission.
Yeah.
Feet stink, room dirty. You don't know what you getting into. And by the time you
Nah, bro. She said her friend gonna meet there. You cool?
just ride
that's
with
a
me.
mission.
And
yeah.
the nigga who take you with him don't give a fuck about the condition
And he-
of yours.
Oh, yeah,
he just
facts.
know what he going for.
And know
he
damn
don't
well-
want to get kidnapped.
and know damn well what you about to get into ain't cool.
And seen pictures and heard some shit and all that. Like, know she going, but you know she ain't right. But I think the nigga who go with you on a mission can't. It's on some, bro. Just come on.
That's your real homie.
That's your real homie because you going to go see an 8. But now he got to spend the night with a Ford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when y'all both get back in the wheel in the morning, it's like, no, you driving back too, nigga. Like,
Funny shit.
a sneaky link is,
You got a girl and you ain't supposed to be with this other chick. That's a sneaky.
but she with somebody.
I just thought it was a good job.
Them Jones last a long ass time though. They turn
The
into
sneakies?
relationships. Yeah, they turn into relationships.
Can't let it happen.
I ain't got the.
Can't let it turn into a relationship.
It ain't up to you, nigga. That
Why
shit
ain't
be,
it?
they be turning that shit into what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't be always up to you. Sneaky link. Man, I'm cool.
We got
What else is on here I wanted to talk to? Oh, so what's some of y'all favorite fiction movies? Like fiction, sci-fi? Because remember we was talking about Jurassic Park coming out.
You said what's our favorite? Joe?
Yeah, I gotta go home and refresh on my Jurassic Park. I don't know where the fuck
You
we
going
at.
like just in general or like just
Anything, anime, cartoon, your favorite like shows or movies, like fiction.
Van Helsing?
Okay.
That's one I like. The Dark Knights. Dark Knights was
Mm-hmm.
good.
We just
joint.
talked about that, yeah.
Dark Knights. The Incredible Hulk. The John when he fought Abomination. I love that John.
That was a good job.
Remember the soldier turned into him and
Yeah,
shit like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was what else I like? Oh, the Spider-Mans 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, and 3. They was good movies. Underworld.
Classic.
Can't go wrong with Underworld.
Nope.
You ever seen that the Dracula Untold joint?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good joint. I liked it that.
I ain't like that, Joe.
I never seen it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
even
that's a good
like. I
job.
ain't gonna lie. I like the Craven the Hunter, the movie.
I ain't mad at Craven the Hunter.
That's on Netflix. I like that joint.
I like. It was kind of nutty how he beat. What's we call that?
Rhino.
But I like that he was something that I noticed a lot of comic books doing. The crash dummy peon niggas, they be smart as shit now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. Like, they got a list of the. If anybody listening, you can look it up one day. You know, you got the list of the strongest Marvel characters. Look up the list of the smartest.
Smartest, yeah.
You know, the two top smartest people in Marvel, they black. It's a black little girl. She 11.
Okay.
She got like a pet dinosaur. I forget her name. And the other one's name was Blue Marvel.
Okay. Smartest.
Yeah, two of the smartest people in Marvel is black.
Dang.
Yeah. Stan Lee and them, Marvel was made around that time where a lot of shit was going on. Blue Marvel is a hero that stepped down because he was fighting somebody and his mask came off and everybody realized he was black. I think Iron Man looked into his disappearance and had that conversation with him of why he stepped down and shit like that. One of the Captain Americas is black. We just seen that in the movie.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, he black. Yeah. Marvel got real. I fuck with Marvel. They got real love for like.
Yeah, black people. Yeah, you definitely can't go wrong with that, John. What's the name? Like one of my favorite John's fiction. You ever seen the Ocean movie, Ocean 11, 12? When they
I never got into them because they start going and I couldn't keep up.
Well, 11 and 13. 11 was the best one. The first.
Where it started at?
11.
Okay.
But
What are they doing?
so George Clooney played Danny Ocean, right? He get locked up and shit like that. His wife he was married to marry a casino tycoon, Terry Benedict. So he like wanted to get his wife back, but he also the boy Benedict was like selfish and shit like that. So he wanted to rob him. So he owned like the casinos. He owned 4 casinos and shit like that in Vegas. So it was like on a fight. He robbed him on a fight night. They said on average a fight night, a casino got $160 million in it. Your boy had like a secure vault and shit like that. He had like a simple team for that joint. Like he had Don Cheadle was in that joint. He was like the person that was like a bomber. Brad Pitt was his right hand man. They had this Asian nigga. He could like bend and flex and get anywhere. Shit was crazy. And you got people that's like, I don't know what they call it. Like, motherfuckers be fast with their hands, could like go in your pocket. It was a good
Pickpocket,
joint.
yeah.
Yeah, pickpocketer. You
Yeah.
got like a they call him like a grifter, a guy that could be anywhere. Bernie Mac was in that joint.
Okay.
Bernie Mac, like you could be like blend in with any type of people and
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah, it was a good joint.
I gotta look into that.
What else I like? That was like a movie. What, bro? So many movies though, bro. You be just like
Yeah.
I like all the Rush Hours.
Yeah, for sure.
They good Jones. Shit, bro. You see my fire stick? I got all classic movies in that joint. Money Talks is one of my favorite movies with Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
You seen that joint? That's a classic, bro. What else? You watching that joint? There be a lot of like movies that's fix you like damn like that shit just give you like yo this shit could have not could have happened but like
Your favorite Spider-Man actor? You say you like all three?
yeah I like all three but the best one to me was the first one I think though.
Toby.
Oh no I was saying like I like all that's what I'm talking about the Toby movies and shit like that.
Okay.
I feel like after that them niggas start going downhill like the new boy that messed with Zendaya I ain't really
You don't fuck with him?
Toby gave me like that he the original Spider-Man bro like that. And his villains he fought was better, bro. The Green Goblin, of course, Doc Ock, Venom. Sandman, that was a good joint, bro.
Definitely.
It's crazy, bro. When Spider-Man 3 first came out, bro, we skipped school to go see that shit, bro.
Yeah.
We went to school on 13th and Wharton, bro. Me and my cousin. Remember the movie was always on Front Street.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga just stayed on the 64 until got to Front Street and went and seen that joint. Like,
I remember seeing that joint.
I don't look in no mirror.
That's my fault.
I think
Like-
what's his name was the
Huh?
best one.
What?
And the second Spider-Man was the best Spider-Man.
Doc Ock?
Was Doc?
Oh, you talking
No,
about
just
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, Andrew
Okay.
Garfield. Yeah.
What's that? Was Sandman and Venom?
No, with
that's
the lizard.
yeah,
I liked that. Yeah.
with Jamie Foxx.
He was getting his ass whipped by the lizard.
Yeah, I like that. I
See,
like that one.
no, but there you go. Jamie Foxx fucked up being Electro, though. That was like...
How he
Nah,
fucked up?
I ain't really feel... That, bro, the real Electro and the other John, y'all know Electro was white. Remember he had the star. He had like the star John. Jamie Foxx was like
Nah, you wasn't feeling him.
I wasn't mad at it. Let me see. Marvel, Electro, Marvel.
he should be like green and yellow with like a star on his head.
Oh yeah, it is. Man.
The real Electro, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. Yeah, James Foxx, he killed this. His joint look better than this. Oh, it's two of them. Electra. Yeah, I see what they did right there.
I like the X-Men, all the X-Men's.
Every one.
Yeah, X2, 3. Like, it's crazy. 3 was like crazy because remember she turned into the Phoenix and shit like that on that joint. And Logan was the only one that could kill her. Like, she was putting that shit at him, but as fast as she doing that shit,
It was grown back.
he was healing. Yeah, remember he was the only bro. Remember it was like the end, like the fucking visual in that joint, bro. At one point, remember we seen the adamantium in him when he was like doing it and shit like that. Like that shit was
You know, it's 25 of them.
weapon.
Yeah, one for X people.
Okay.
Some of them just horrible, and he killed them.
He was the best one though. They just
he is the best
they
one.
improved like.
Yeah.
Remember what's the girl that got the Jones on her feet and shit like that's like his daughter or something like that.
X-23. Yeah.
Okay.
Clone daughter, not his actual.
Oh, they cloned it. I didn't like though how they was saying Logan had poisoning from the adamantium.
Yeah, I don't like the movie Logan.
Yeah, that's kind of
If
like
he got poisoned, so what? His shit healed.
yeah. So it counteracted.
Yeah, I ain't like the way they
Yeah,
did
that was
it.
just yo wait till this late in the game to take the. You know what I'm saying
Now they scrambling to figure out what to do with him now. Like, come on.
I like what they doing though with the Robert Downey that they kill Iron Man off. So I guess Doom gonna be like some different version of him and shit like that.
He
Like,
one of the smart. They two of the smartest people in it too. But Dr. Doom smarter than him.
what then? Iron Man.
Yeah,
What's his name? Smart too. Reed Richards, right?
he the smartest.
Yeah.
He one of the smartest. He's smarter than both of them.
Yeah,
They
Richards.
go back and forth.
Yeah, Richards and Doom was like
Yeah.
arch enemy. Yeah, Richards smart as hell, bro. It'd be they part of that joint, right? The Fantastic Four.
Marvel, yeah.
They part of Marvel, right? It'd be crazy though, because remember, Captain America and the Human Torch is the same person.
Right.
That'd be crazy. It's,
They be running out of shit. Yeah.
It'd be- had to
But
be
that's what
different
happens
version.
when your shit fall under different
Yeah.
production.
because he a hell of a Captain America, but
Yeah. They can replace him. Remember Captain America black now though.
yeah. So
I guess
The worst joint was Michael B. Jordan, the Fantastic Four. They shouldn't have did that, John.
Yo,
bro.
seeing the way he acted Sinners, he could have been some gangster shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
He could have been.
fucking, I don't know if y'all seen the Spectacular Spider-Man. Tombstone was black.
Yeah.
Is Tombstone black and all?
I think he black too. He a street
Yeah,
nigga,
because he black in the original
The cartoon,
Spider-Man.
He
Yeah.
was a street nigga, yeah.
He could have had him like be like Tombstone and shit like that.
Is y'all in the Invincible?
A little bit. I started it.
But-
Yo,
What is it?
wildin'.
It's
The
like a
cartoon Invincible on Amazon.
No, I ain't try that, John.
You gotta get into that, bro. I ain't gonna, you'll like that.
I started it. I haven't like fully finished it. I just started an
Bro,
anime. I
They
ain't gonna
be
lie.
getting that shit on, bro. You would like, yeah, get into Invincible though. That should be your project for this week. bro.
Invincible.
It's called Invincible. I'm gonna send it to you on Amazon.
This girl says
How
something
many?
you
It's like
said.
2 or 3 seasons, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they going into 4.
No, look, this girl says something. You said I was thinking about it with the Punisher. She like, yo, the Punisher be getting punished. Like Frank
Every
can't,
time, yeah.
bro. He like, you know how
Bro,
like,
from the movie to the series, bro, every fight because he don't have no fucking powers.
yeah, he just get
He's
his
just
ass.
aggressive as shit. He's just aggressive
But
as
he be,
shit.
they be turning that shit around.
Yeah, he just survived. Like
I'm
he got
like, yo, what the even fucking this they canceled that shit too soon. Luke Cage, I liked that on Netflix, like how that joint was going and shit like that. They just
Yeah.
that shit just got. See, the first season was cool when Marshall Ali was in that joint.
Yeah.
He was going at him and shit like that. Like he was like, yeah, he was going to like the gangster. Remember they shot him with a rocket launcher. Niggas, he go in the club. Niggas pull out these little ass guns. He said, yo, if y'all just couldn't kill me with a rocket launcher, what is these little like these the old fashioned revolvers and shit like that? Like
I like the street level Marvel people. Even Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage.
yeah, them type of joints be cool though. Like
Because you gotta keep it at that level because who they gonna deal with? Like Luke Cage, what he gonna do? Run in the car and just get his head cut off?
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that. You gotta have him on every level and shit. Even with Kingpin and Echo, street level,
yeah, street level. Yeah, you gotta.
yeah.
Y'all all seen the new Venom, right? The last one. Y'all ain't like that, John? I ain't really feel it.
I didn't like it because they don't really.
Dog, they gave a symbiote super speed. The
That's what I'm
chick,
saying.
like, what the fuck? She got the speed force, and she was running like the Flash.
Now
and
y'all
shit
the
like
symbiote Power Rangers and
Yeah,
shit.
that
like,
shit was-
Come on, bro. Y'all running out of it. Just finish the
them
contract.
them Jones though. They was taking it to the that motherfucker ate the symbiote up. I
Yeah,
like
it was-
that.
it was-
Yeah.
And then y'all can't stop that shit at all. But that nigga with the long white hair,
No,
he the real deal.
don't the Avengers? They should fight him, right?
Yeah, like he one of them real deals. Like, yeah, he the real deal.
That's who they should have been a big bad after. They should have incorporated him. I feel like they dragged that shit out with Thanos though, with the whole Infinity Jones to the end game. It was like y'all just fought like a past version of Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
really. Dude.
Even with Kang the real deal. He's a smart. He another smart ass.
See, he fucked that money up though. Hopefully, though, main man is rebranding though, right? Major. So hopefully they let him get like
I mean, ain't no telling how much they.
did without him, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy though that shit like that just changed the whole trajectory because they was going this way with
This
you.
way, now they got.
Yeah, they went to Doom, another
Yeah.
smart person. Yeah, so
And with Doom, he don't got no. You got. It's a.
what's his
joint on-
powers though? He ain't because remember they ain't give him justice in the like the fantastic. Remember they was saying like he had like electric and metal and shit like that. I thought Zoom had like some dark magic though and shit like that. Like
He got some dark shit to him. Because his mom died, so he kind of like veered off into some dark shit to try to bring his mom back. Dr. Doom powers. It's just, his powers just come from being smart.
smart, right? Yeah.
Both mastery of both technology and sorcery. Abilities include enhanced strength, durability, energy manipulation, teleportation, time travel, and ability to absorb and redirect various forms of energy.
See,
Can't guard that. You ever see him when he killed Thanos?
Doom. No, I ain't see that.
Let me send it to you. Dr. Doom kills Thanos. It's a legendary scene where he just it's a legendary scene. Yeah, Dr. Doom the real deal. I'm surprised they didn't use him earlier.
Shit, while we on movies, I want y'all to name some culture classic movies y'all like.
What's culture?
Like whether it be like a Friday, something that's like a staple in our Like just something that you could watch from when it came out till now. I give you my list of 5 right now, and that shit just go like, you got to go Friday.
Mm-hmm.
American Pie is one of them joints. Like that shit is just like Stifler and them. That
Rush
shit,
Hours.
Rush Hours. What else?
Hangovers.
You can say The Hangover.
Is up there.
Definitely say
First
The
Hangover
Hangovers.
is funny as shit. I just watched that. Like,
You can
I think.
definitely can say The Hangovers.
That first one was funny as shit.
What else?
It gotta be some black shit.
No, it ain't gotta be black. Just something that's like, cause you know, like movies from back then that you could watch now and still like laugh at it. Like it's like a culture, White Chicks.
Okay.
White Chicks.
Step Brothers.
Any of them Wayne's Brothers movies, like White Chicks, Little Man, all them
Major
joints
Payne.
funny. Yeah, Major Pain. All them those I could watch.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Some cool classics. We talking just funny shit.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it ain't gotta be funny. It could be just like something like just like a. I'm gonna get the list, but something that just be like I'm saying like.
What's something I watch?
Loving Basketball.
I'm never watching that.
You never watched that? You tripping. Loving Basketball. All them early 90s, late 90s black movies.
Cool.
The Wood, Jones like that. You don't watch them, Jones?
No, I don't watch nigga movies, dog.
That's
Straight-
crazy, nigga. Movies.
Straight off nigga.
Good for you niggas, he said. Don't be a menace.
Don't be a minute.
I'm just agreeing with y'all. I'm floating with y'all.
Wow.
I'm on with y'all on.
There's a lot of Jones that you could say, bro. You know, it's a movie I've watched that's funny that people don't like. It's underrated with fucking Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene.
That's
Me,
my
myself,
shit.
and Irene. Funny
That
as
was a
shit.
funny,
my shit,
bro.
yeah.
Like that shit has so many underrated, like funny parts in it. Like, bro, you know what's crazy? Is that how like I think they gave us like the wrong definition of schizophrenia though. The nigga really was on some like,
Bipolar
yeah,
shit.
he was just like, he was two fucking people basically. Like,
He was going through it.
but you know why?
Is
though?
that one of the movies like I should watch as an adult? Because
You
I
get
probably didn't understand. Yeah,
No, all right, so
Yeah, because he had 3 black kids.
yeah. So listen,
I'm gonna rewatch that.
that John though, you probably like I won't get it as a kid, but now I understand that shit. Like,
Yeah, like I remember it being like funny, but it was just like it was funny. It
but
was
remember
really-
they forced, bro. They made him crack in that Joe. Remember he was getting stepped on. Like they was first of all, the wife was doing her thing with the black boy. He had 3 black fat ass kids. That fucked him over. He ain't getting
the
no
the boys from what movie was
The
that?
Clump, the son.
The Clump.
Yeah. Anthony Anderson was one of them. But listen on that, Joe. He ain't get no respect in the force. So remember when he first snapped, the nigga get on the microphone in the store. Like the chick had like a yeast infection. He's like, yeah, veggie cream. he said we got a woman in this aisle. She has a food. Like he was just treating her. Fucking the cop. What the cop boy do? He said, yo, you parked in front of the barber shop. Like I told you before, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, huh, Charlie, you move it. Nigga drove his car to the barber shop, spit on the joint. I parked it for you guys. Like, that shit was a good joint, bro.
I would rewatch that shit.
That shit really was a good joint.
Yeah. Movies that you could watch over and over.
Yo, you know what I like,
I
too?
could watch 21 Jump Street over and over.
Yo, 21 Jump
That
and
too.
Let's Be Cops.
Yeah, with Damon
never
Wayne's
seen
son,
it.
right?
I
Yeah.
never seen Let's Be
Oh.
Cops.
Let's Be Cops was all that too. They really had to deal with that shit. I don't really like.
I like them.
movies.
I like them. I like them white comedy movies.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Like 21 Jump Street. I like shit like We're the Millers.
Yeah, that was a good joint.
So how you looking at me? Because I said I don't watch the.
Because I still watch the black movies. You straight no black movies.
I don't be watching none of them jobs. I don't be watching none of them.
How?
I just be sick of it, bro. We lived it. We get it, bro. We from the hood. Shit be going on. I don't like them movies. Like,
Okay.
cool off
What?
Paid in Full and State Property, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
I get it, bro.
Yeah,
It don't even be intricate drug dealing shit. Like, I'm into that. Like,
Them joints be dragged out, though. Paid in full and shit like that. Like,
I'm cool off level 1. Like, I be wanting to think a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why it's either With me, I can watch some super fictional shit, or I want to watch a documentary. Damn, Ronald Reagan did what? They used the money to do this. They said this boy was running this over here. And if I'm going to watch them niggas, I don't want to watch halfway what y'all niggas saying them niggas was back in the day via paid in full. I'm cool off the theatrics. I'd rather watch and listen to what the fuck they was on. You know what I'm saying? What's my man name? Rayford Edmonds that was running DC. Damn, he was doing what? Making what a day? How they catch him? I want to know.
Yeah.
Fuck the theatrics making it look cute. What really happened? Because in the end of all them stories, you know they all
died.
They all die or they fucking
You'll like that.
They all cooperate.
You'll like that BMF documentary and not watching the show. Like that shit, like break that shit down, like how they got caught and shit like that. They really got caught because his brother had a fucking
Terry, right?
Not even with the phone joints. You know they ain't had no. Besides the phone joints, they ain't had no information. So Meech got locked up for it. Remember that?
Yeah, social media wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, but remember Meech got locked up for that shooting. His bodyguard got smoked or some shit like that. They had him do house arrest in Atlanta. The house Terry owned the house in Atlanta. The nigga Terry had ledgers and shit like that in Atlanta. Who owed what? How many bricks they gave people and shit like that.
But you gotta write that shit down.
Yeah, for
Once
sure.
you got it going like that, you literally gotta
keep
write
track
that
of it
shit
for
down.
sure.
You don't forget.
But that shit led them to they were using like a car motherfucker as a front. So you know once you get 1 weak link in the chain, that shit cracked. Like they was money laundering and shit like that. Like them other niggas that ain't street niggas, they got a lot to fucking. I'm saying they got like they scared and shit like that. So that's how they got.
You know what I watched? Alto Nights.
What is it called?
Alto Nights. Let me see. Let me look.
What's it about?
It was about the mob and how around the time with the same joint as just around the same time as Sinners, around the same time as Boardwalk Empire, where before drug dealing it was bootlegging.
Right.
And let me look this nigga name up right now so I don't forget. Alto Nights is about Frank Costello and Vito Genovese.
Okay.
And I like this movie because when people think of crime and shit like that, and doing nut shit, making it hot and all that, they put black people in it. It ain't always us.
Yeah, fuck no.
But this movie was about two crime bosses. One went away and was left to hold New York, to hold down the whole New York as the head boss. Shit was running clean.
Right.
And then one of them came home and started selling heroin. Just around when the heroin came out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to take over. And I forget which one was Vito. Let me see the cast. I could say it better. Robert De Niro was. Let me see. Robert De Niro was both fucking Frank and Vito. That's why. So one of them came back and he was selling drugs. He was trying to get everybody on the selling drug shit, but the drug shit was making shit hot.
Right.
So they eventually bumped heads, and he tried to take him out. He put like a couple hits on him. He survived it. But then they tried to have another group meeting. They was about to have a meeting to vote him out. Mm-hmm. And he didn't go. But he called the police to shut that down. But they both ended up in jail together and shit. It's called Alto Nights. It's a good movie, though. But it just show how being unorganized and being rebellious, that ain't just a black thing.
Yeah, hell no.
They fuck that money up. That's a part of the game.
That's every culture.
You go to jail, you leave me to run the shit. But you vicious with these. That's another thing when he came back outside. Niggas was getting put down.
Yeah.
You hot. You putting shit down and you trying to sell drugs. We straight without that. We straight. You don't want to chill, and then you so worried. I done ran this shit while you was away. You come home, give you red carpet, and now you so worried about being a man.
Yeah, on how the streets view you and shit
Yeah,
like that.
you worrying about being a bro. The plates is made already, bro.
That's how that shit, bro. That's how that shit was with Ghost and Kane on Power though. Kane was in the streets so bad. He wanted the street like, no, we got club money. We don't need that drug. You know what I'm saying, niggas, like you said, that's how it be. Every joint too. Like when you
Son Mike Knox said in his interview that people probably miss. He said, bro, in the streets, it's the same indictment, just different groups of niggas. Every 5 to 10 years. Same indictment, different group of niggas, and they all do the same shit.
See?
Get rich, make it hot, be in the club, do all this dumb shit, get put down, then the next niggas who seen them do it, we gonna do it bigger, or we gonna do it different. Same indictment, different group of niggas, every time.
See, they should do it, John, but you wouldn't know. The niggas that you don't hear about, like the nigga, like, just say when Meech got locked up, there's a nigga out there that ain't get locked up, like a nigga that...
The nigga Frank Matthews, look him up if you get a chance.
Okay.
Nigga Frank Matthews was a drug dealer. He won it to this day. Disappeared. Won it.
Oh, shit. Nigga probably somewhere...
$20 million, $20,000 reward on him back then. He 81. Drug dealer. Got right from under them people. I think he bailed out and then just disappeared. Yeah, it's a movie on him. A drug dealer who vanished with over $100 million.
Damn.
Yep. Still want it to this day. That's how it's supposed to be done, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck the rollie, fuck the club. Like, bro, you know, I was talking to somebody, you know them niggas, like, what's the nigga name? Ace and all them niggas?
Yeah.
Bro, they was millionaires living in the projects. Y'all never left.
Yeah, that's what it is, too, y'all. Y'all easy to get to, too.
When it was time to investigate y'all, they ain't had to go to no Miami beaches. They ain't had to go to Dominican Republic. Bro, you was rich. You never seen the world.
Yeah, that's fucked up, too, right there. Like, you ain't really...
Then Alpo, he went to D.C. from New York.
They ain't that far. What, that's like 3 hours, 4 hours? Yeah, come on.
The furthest y'all niggas ever win is when y'all go to the feds. Rayful Edmond, why do y'all get the money and don't leave?
You ever hear of the Frank Matthews?
That's what I just was talking about.
Yeah.
He was up $100 million and disappeared.
They said the boy Frank Mitchell think he was killed.
They think.
They think he was lured down to the Bahamas and somebody silencing like
who?
saying he was feuding with somebody. You know,
I'm $100 million up. I don't
Tupac
owe
in the
niggas.
Bahamas, nigga.
Yeah, like I don't owe. They gotta make it. He got away. He played in their face and got away. They gotta make it look like that.
Yeah.
That would be everywhere if he was dead.
yeah, that's true.
He might be dead from, you know what I'm saying?
Age and shit.
Yeah, from age. But by now he under a new name, probably got a new family and all kinds of shit. Just knowing them niggas was making X amount of money a day, like, yo, what was y'all quota? What was y'all chasing?
That high, that's what it be.
Pretty much.
And then was going to the neighborhood club.
It be that high.
I think then, I don't even think they even thought out like that far out.
And this
there.
pre 9/11, so you could have got on the fucking plane with 17 million and never came back, and you had it.
Facts.
Making so much money that you burying it
Yeah,
in a day. That's crazy. We gotta bury this shit. We ain't got nowhere to put it.
like them type movies. I mean, that's the part of the movie I be wanting to hear, like what really happened, what really was made, and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then some of them guys, they still alive. That's why I like that podcast, To Connect. He be talking to a lot. And then we be talking that rat shit, bro. The people who created drug dealing and the street shit, they all
Of course.
tell.
Because they gonna catch up to you at some point.
Like the Mexican niggas, they all tell. They tell on each other to get the competition out the way. Even the story with what's my guy name? Sex Money Murder, Pistol Pete.
Mm-hmm.
He got locked up, but his squad was out there doing their thing. He put a hit on them. Why? Because they having it and you sitting.
Yeah.
You still get yours, bro. You ain't always gotta be the man.
Niggas can't though. What he say? You always want to be on Front Street. Like that's niggas just
Niggas really be like that.
Yeah, that's-
Even when we talk about The Wire, what did I say the funniest scene? The Wire, to me, if The Wire was real, when Marlo did all that shit and still had to flex his muscles at the end, when he in the suit and walk up on them and ask them, do they know who Coroner it is? All that, they were supposed to kill him. because that's what he wanted. You remember that scene at the end?
That was the
Yeah,
last.
they was talking about Omar. Omar did this, that, and the third. So you know who I am? He said, "No, the fuck is you?" And he did, bro. Omar won. Like
Omar won
yeah,
between
Omar
them.
won.
Yeah.
Omar definitely won.
Like niggas be winning and still be chasing the name. So I like them kind of movies that show like what really happened and shit. And not to say when they in their glory these thoughts don't cross their
See,
mind.
the Wire though, the Wire was ahead of its time though, bro. You know that. Like that was just like
yeah,
that was a movie that just like not a movie, but you know what I mean. Like that shit just was light years of where it's supposed to be at. Like
that's funny.
ain't gonna be another show like The Wire, bro.
I mean, if somebody sat down and took their time with the writing, it could be.
What would it be though? Like that's
I mean, look what we got now.
Fetty.
Fentanyl, Xylazine, Kensington,
Whip it.
the pandemic. We ain't got no movies about the pandemic.
true.
School shutting down. We ain't got no movies about the pandemic. We ain't got no movies about rap dissing the dead on the internet and kids in schools and all that. If it was to be like a new version of The Wire, it would be based off that. Fuck just happened in the pandemic.
Shit like that. The pandemic, man.
Yeah, for some niggas.
Not for us though, yo. We was fucked up during the pandemic, yo.
We was on some scary ass shit. We could have did a little 6 months, man.
Ain't none of them niggas get caught.
And then
Ain't none of them.
little 50 bands wouldn't have hurt.
We could have did the.
I was on some scary ass shit. Not next time.
Man, we could have had a whole studio.
You're talking from jail. Hey man, cause you know how I get, man. When I get out there, man. Like this nigga tweeting from the Fed. This nigga pirating from the Fed.
Going up though. That's everybody listening.
I ain't no more cold feet. Let the next
Yeah, let that next joint run around.
some crazy shit going. I gotta do it. What we doing, man? We out.
We out of here.